Welcome, brothers and sisters. Vegan Crypto channel is live. I believe it. Cold. I'll be brief. Just want to add a little motivation here. Just got done with a 5K. I hope you're all doing well. This was last second, so nobody's on here. And for all of you who listen to it later, if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe. No shills for me. I'm just, someone who's been in the market from the beginning, someone who's been in the financial market for since 1992. Yes, I'm old. Just giving my opinion and trying to help out the community, financial freedom, health, and if you want to know about animals suffering, I'm here to answer those questions as well. The market, the bull market, the bear market. This is not a bear market. The bottom line with this market is going to be different than all the rest for many reasons. It's easily spooked. We have 36 million, we have 1 million coins being released a week, pretty much. Meme coins. That kills the market, okay? Coinbase, the Coinbase effect is going to, they just listed VVV, which I would have loved to have jumped on. I liked it. Went from 20 cents to $20 back to $13. Not jumping on that now. Love the tokenomics of it. But I have to wait and see where it goes. Right now, it's, when something jumps a few thousand% like that in a day, you got to stay away. Also, another thing in regards to taking profits, what I always talk about, XCN, right? It had a big run up, pushing almost 5 cents, huge sell off with everything else. Huge volume. It may not get back to where it was, or it may. It's taken quite a hit down to 2 cents. I could have taken profits, made a couple $100,000. That's not why I'm in this. To me, it's too early to be taking profits, or I'd be doing that on AIOZ, which got decimated, but I'm in at a penny. I'm at XCN at like 0.000 of a penny. If it goes down to a penny, it's fine too. Did I kiss away hundreds of thousands of dollars? Yeah, but it's unrealized gains. So I do recommend ASD, ASD, morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you're at. So I do recommend taking profits, but I'm just not in that mindset right now. It's just too early in the market. Way too early. I'm not in this market to make, fast gains when the market doesn't even know where it wants to go right now. And it's going to go. Everything's being put into place with the administration. I mean, he's doing everything he promised so far, except, talking about, he should have talked about it yesterday on his speech. He talked about AI. Didn't talk about crypto. I wish he would have. Don't think it would have done anything to price anyways, with all the news coming over from China AI. I personally don't know anything, but I don't believe that they did what they did with what they had. I don't believe it for a second. There's no truth or trust between governments, and especially the Chinese government. I try not to buy, I don't buy any food from China. You can look into their garlic. You can look into all the stuff that they do. You do not want to buy that. Just like you don't want to buy olive oil unless it's pure. I try not to use oil, but most of the oil coming from Italy is from the mafia. And I know this for a fact because one of my good buddies' father was deported. He was head of the Chicago outfit mafia, and he was deported, Rocky Infelice, and his brother. Deported to Italy. His uncle died in jail. They ran the outfit here, and most olive oil is not olive oil, it's seed oil. Anyways, why market is bleeding, his bull run coming to edge. You mean end, right? What are your thoughts on it? No, we're just getting started. This is going to be a different bull market, in my opinion, because of all the alts that we have, because of the saturation of meme coins, which has destroyed the market. It brings people in, but it's not a good thing. I never thought it was. The market is very, it always reacts hard, but it does come back. But the alts are just keep bleeding. I mean, we'll I was listening to a couple channels this morning very briefly. Oh, look at Bitcoin. It's back to 103,000, 102,000. Well, your alts aren't. A couple are here, but I mean, they go up, but they're below where you bought them, a lot of them. Doesn't matter if they're up 5, 10, 15% when they were decimated 50, 100%, right? It doesn't matter. So the channels just want to keep you engaged and try to keep you thinking positive so you keep watching them. I don't do that. I tell the truth because I'm an investor like you guys are. I care about one fucking thing, the price to go up. It's all I care about. I don't care about decentralization. I don't care that the government is involved. I want them to be involved. I don't have pipe dreams of, against the government, and we all feel that way. No one wants to pay taxes. No one wants to, have the government in our lives. But if it's going to make the price appreciate, we want that. With the way the government's been for the last 8 years, under the Trump administration, the last one as well, it was very negative against crypto. So hi, hers. Well, what do you do for work? I am a district a director of sales for a large company. So I kind of run sales in America. I work remote, even if I change profession. Hey, Skeeter. Hopefully crypto regulations will rid ourselves of the meme coins which exist. It won't, because Trump has a meme coin, and Melania, it's not going to rid itself. There's no way to do that. We don't want to do that in regards to regulation, because that's more of a, as the new crypto czar said, it's more of a collectible. I don't like it, but I don't think if we do that, then they can rid of XRP or Cardano or whatever it may be. So there's no way to do that. And we don't want them involved in that regards, but we do want them to decide what's a security and all that. And we want a Bitcoin reserve and altcoin reserve. We want that to start. We just need them talking. The market is just in a weird place. There's not a lot of interest in it except for us. I keep saying that, but it's true. There's, it's just not popular right now. There's, I'm not getting calls anymore. Hey, what's going on with crypto? From people who aren't in it, or who are in it, but they just own stuff from years ago. That just means there's no hype right now. And that's what we need to drive price. Any little, we have the FOMC meeting. That's probably going to make us very volatile. Everyone's unsure. I keep DCAing. I did yesterday and the day before. I mean, I took advantage of the dip. I'm not going to preach that too much because not everyone has the dry powder like I always preach about, and I do. But I certainly don't like spending that dry powder and having it go down another 5, 10%, right? It gets a little annoying. But I do have somewhat of faith that we're going to get to where we need to be. We're just not going to have, I don't believe, the alt market like we used to. We can't with it. I'm not saying things won't go up 5x, 10x, but out of my portfolio, I don't think I will get the returns on the majority of them that I wanted. Shadow Token, I was up money on it from being down and I didn't sell it. And now it's down like to 25 cents. Stupid move. Injective, it keeps getting killed. So there's so many options and choices. I just, I think some of the big projects will do well. And I just don't know if we'll have the rate of return that we wanted. And like I said, I don't know. I hope we do. But when you have 1 million coming out every week, that's rough. And then you have people getting burnt. And they leave the space. I've seen it happen over the last couple months. People jump in, but their first thing is memes, and they, go out on Dexes and Phantom Wallet, and they get their asses kicked, and they're out within 2 or 3 weeks because they're degenerate. They want money fast. They think it's a fast game. It's not. Very few make it. Very few traders make it. But you have to hold strong. If you have conviction like I do, look, I will be happy when things explode and I can sell all my crypto except for my Bitcoin. I will be happy. I have 47, 48 cryptos. I'll be happy and just have one or two. That will be a happy day for me because this has been a rough, 4 years. Even someone who's been in since the beginning, anyone who says this is great and take advantage of the dips, you can, but how many times can you do that? I do it. But at some point, you're like, what the hell? Keep unloading money into this. It goes up 200%, 300%. Next thing you know, it's down 500%. So no one knows where the market's going to go. Don't let them fool you. I just have belief that it's going to, with all the pieces in place, it's got to translate at some point. It has to translate at some point. I mean, when you have an administration this pro, the Bitcoin should be at $130,000 right now. Ethereum should be at $5,000 or $6,000, even as much as people hate it. Cardano should be at $3. XRP should be at $5 minimum, even with its market cap, even with its token supply. Ondo should be at $3, even with its token supply. Right? If NEAR is at, it's under $5 last time I checked. I don't think NEAR is going to do as good as I once thought. I own it under $1, but shit, I should have sold it at $10 when it peaked up there in March, April. But I'm not buying more NEAR. I think people think $40, $50. I don't see that happening. It's oversaturated on L1s, L2s. So, don't do as I do in regards to my portfolio, but you got to, I still believe you have to be diversified, maybe not as diversified as me. Because my opinion's kind of changed over the last couple of weeks as I dive into it deeper and I see what's going on. All the right moves are being made, but I'm not seeing price appreciation. That being said, this can change on a dime. Can change on a dime. Positive things happen. It's going to take Bitcoin, I can tell you that, to get to $110,000, $150,000. Then all of a sudden, boom, it starts again. But that's what it's going to take. I used to say it's going to take Bitcoin to get to $85,000 to get the bull run going. And it did. That was true. But we've been stagnant since inauguration. No, we've been stagnant since the election, for the most part. We went up, had a couple of weeks of that, and then Trump effect over. So it's going to take Bitcoin. He needs to come out and say, I am pushing for a Bitcoin reserve. But that's not, high priority for him right now. He's got wars to end. He's got all this other, border stuff and a million other things to think about. He's not even thinking about crypto until someone reminds him. Made 50% loss on my total investment. I've switched into too many coins. I want to risk it all on a new coin now. Which one do you recommend? I won't blame you. I lost you there. Wonder why. My signal left. What do I think of Ondo? I love Ondo, but I also own Ondo at 21 cents. I started buying at 27 cents all the way down to 21 cents. So that's my average in. I love Ondo. I knew the token releases weren't going to do much, and it didn't. I'm a big fan. If I didn't own Ondo, I'd probably buy about 10,000 of them. That's just me. If I wasn't exposed, I'd still be doing the same with XRP if I wasn't exposed, but I own XRP at 17 cents. But I like Ondo. I think, if we get into a serious bull market, which we're not in right now, we're stagnant. Volume has been dismal. Yesterday volume was amazing, but it was sell-off volume. So that's kind of, the token release didn't do anything. I knew it wouldn't. I started talking about the token release a year ago. Just didn't do much, which I'm happy about. I mean, the price sucks, $1 something. I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't be $3. And I think it will be, in my opinion. But we have to have an influx. There's just no interest besides us. And most of us are just sitting around looking at your portfolio and everything all day and listening to different YouTubers, right? That's what you guys are doing. In the background at night, whatever it may be. And they're fighting to, like I said, just keep you engaged. I don't do that. That's why I'm not going live lately, because there's nothing I can help you with right now. That's why I do some of these short videos. I don't want to waste your time. You got better things to do than listen to me. There's nothing going on. I mean, there's stuff going on, but it's kind of, negative to the market. It's not taking anything to FUD the market, and it never does in crypto. It's always a rough, risky road. But that's what you get when you're in here. It's the same in equities right now, too. Everyone says it's the last. They've been saying it for a year. It's it's the last time you can buy. This is never going to see lower prices. Well, we've gone down thousands of percent since they've been saying that, and they say it every week. We finally hit bottom, right? Nobody knows, brothers and sisters. Just remember that nobody knows. You can look to them for advice in regards to that. Nobody truly knows. Now we got Jim Cramer talking about buying Bitcoin. That's not a great thing. I mean, that guy is, talk about wishy-washy. He is a fool. So I think what we do is we do what we keep doing. You've had plenty of time to get more dry powder. And if you want to deploy more, you do that. Paul, what do you think of Ando? Yes. Are we in the last stage of the cycle? No. What would be a reasonable price for BTC in the bear market? We'll have to see. We're not near. Look, the cycle can end today with serious black swans. Yesterday was not a black swan. That was just ridiculous. I do not believe China for a second that company for a second that they did what they did with $5 million. And believe me, they probably have a warehouse of NVIDIA chips that they used. I don't buy it for a second. But the market reacts like a bunch of dumbasses. We'll have to see about Bitcoin. I believe it'll get, it depends on how bad the bear market is. And do we have a Bitcoin reserve? What do we have going on at the time? My goal is, I hope it gets down to $30,000. I'm going to buy probably 30 of them and just hold. But the cycle will end when it ends. You know what I mean? Don't listen to we got 3 months, we got 6 months, we got this. People who tell you that, don't listen to them. Trust me. They don't know what they're talking about. They just want to sound smart. They want you to think that they know what they're talking about. Nobody can predict a bear market. What I can tell, or a cycle end. What I can tell you this is there's no such thing as a super cycle. All these fucking idiots talking about that. Discover crypto. This might be a super cycle. George, it's impossible. It's impossible. The economy goes in ways that we can't control. Even with Trump, we'll do whatever he can for his reputation to get us out of something like that. But he has no control fully. There's no way to stop a bear market. Economic conditions happen. Something can go wrong with the banking industry that can bring you in that. Something could go wrong with oil or a certain sector. And you're sunk for a while. And we get out of it. It takes a few years and you get out of it. So that's what will end the cycle. And what will end it to is FUD and most likely get to a peak where nobody thinks it's going to end. And then boom. That's when you sell everything. When you're up majorly, or you're up even just okay, and you're happy with it, maybe it's not as much as you wanted, but there's way too much hype. You sell. That's what I'm doing. What is the best approach to getting sustainable growth in your portfolio? Keep adding on. Taking profits, which I'm not doing right now, okay? Don't do as I do, but I do know what you're supposed to do. That's take profits, take taxes out for that. But you keep adding on to the projects that you like. There's been a few that I've DCA'd that have been the wrong thing to do. But I wanted to get more of the project. Moonwell. Started buying that under 3 cents. I kept buying it up to 8 cents. 9 cents even. Now, my average was 3 cents at one point. Now it's like under 5 cents. So I kept buying more the last few days and couple weeks to bring it down a little bit. You never really want to DCA on the way up. But if you have faith in the project and you want to get more, you do that. No one could have predicted that we would be selling off like this. No one would have predicted the Chinese company yesterday sell off. You know, that's what crashes are. Unpredictable. No one can predict them, or else everyone would go short. You know, and key is this too. Do not keep loading projects into shit that's not moving at all. But everything has, you know, a lot of things have its time. XCN is a great example. I just kept buying it over years for the hell of it. $50 here, $100 here, $100 there, $200 here, $25 here. Next thing you know, it gets all this BS and it goes up to, you know, 4 cents. I was up a few $100,000 on it. Now it's getting its ass kicked because it went up too high and they're doing stupid moves with Justin Sun. They should approve what they're trying to do with Justin Sun, the community, but the community in crypto, a bunch of idiots, in my personal opinion. For the most part, they have this like decentralized view of something. You want, and they have belief, and they invest with their heart. Never invest with your heart, and you invest with your mind only. If you're in love with a project, you'll lose every time. People who are in love with XRP, they'll lose. In the bear market, they're going to lose because they're like $10,000. It's going to. It's never going to $10,000. Are they working with banks? Yes. Do I hold a lot of XRP? Yes. Will I sell all my XRP? Hopefully at $10? Yes. Not all of it. Maybe I'll keep 10,000 XRP. Because it's never going, you know, depending on where it goes, it may never go back down to 17 cents. Just like Bitcoin, it'll never go down to where I bought it. It's never going to go down to 3,000, 8,000. Never. Did you buy and make profit on Trump? Nope, never bought Trump. Wasn't going to. I wanted to buy VVV yesterday. I didn't know. I picked the wrong coin. Put it on my watch list, and then it got listed. But it went from 20 cents to $20. That's too big for me. In regards to, I don't like that. You know, I'm not buying that. It's too much hype. I don't know how much it's going to retrace. But, you know, I'm pretty diversified. I'm done for the month. Maybe I'll add one more project if there's something I really like and it gets listed. And it's, like I said, I would have bought VVV if it was at the if it got listed on Coinbase and I was able to buy it at $1 or something. I would have bought a lot. But I didn't have that option. I was sleeping, I believe, when it got listed. I don't know. But for the most part, I'm pretty set on my projects. I'd like to unload some of them, but a lot of them are down. You know, a lot of the high risk ones are down. I bought more Benki because it's so low. That's doing nothing for me. But maybe I used to think it was going to go to 30, 40, 50 cents. I don't know. We're not there in this market. Do not take what I'm saying as negativity. I have faith and optimism. That's why I'm buying more. Like I always say, I just try to tell you, I'm not on this channel. I don't have this to give you false bullshit like George and Discover Crypto and Rand and all that to tell you, like, or Sheldon. You ever listen to that fool banter? I can't. To keep you motivated and tell you, 100% this is going to happen. We don't know anything for 100%. Yet, I mean, it's very confusing. I can promise you this, and I'm hearing it from like Lark. Everyone is confused on why we are not killing it. Bitcoin's doing amazing. Bitcoin's wonderful. Who cares? We want alt appreciation. I mean, look how strong Bitcoin is. Look how strong XRP is. It's under $3, back up to $3 and 20 cents, $3, 15 cents. Very strong. Very strong. Bitcoin's extremely strong, of course. But your alts are not recovering from yesterday. I don't care if they're up 3, 5, 10%. They're not recovered. But some of these high risk, low cap projects that I've been building, 500,000, 1 million of them, they're not doing shit. But some of them are. XCN, Pond, a couple other ones, SparX, these high risk projects that I'm in, they pop up. No reason. Which one is your favorite among layer 1, 2 AI gaming? AI is AIOZ. That's been getting killed. Gaming I don't necessarily love, but I have Illuvium. I love the tokenomics. I don't think it's going to do great. A lot of people like Super. I'm not in it. I'm just in Illuvium. That's the only gaming I have. Gaming has not taken off, and it's kind of dead right now. Not saying it won't be good, but I'm not seeing it. Layer 2 is base. Obviously, you can't buy that, so I'm buying stuff on base. I sold my Aerodrome quite a while ago. I like Velodrome. It's just not doing what it needs to do. But if you know, Polygon, I own a crap load of it. Hate it. Just can't wait to get out of it. I just want it to go to $1. I don't know if it will. Layer 1s, Bitcoin, Near. Near I like a lot. I just don't think it's going to appreciate like it's like I thought. And it's got a little AI involved. It's got, it's a great project. It's just not where it should be. It does have a decent amount of tokens out there though. I'll tell you other projects I really love. It's just they're getting hurt. I love Avalanche. I love Injective. Injective is amazing. They have a great burn mechanism in it. They have a ton of things going for it. Love it. Also like Proppy because it's different. They're doing everything they can. Natalie, the CEO or whatever, doing an amazing job. It's just they don't have the following and they need to. It's just, they have the following and the hype. That thing pops up from 90 cents to like $1.50, no problem. But then it goes right back down to like $1.05. So I like Proppy a lot because it's different. Tokenized real estate, it's diversification. My portfolio is very diversified. Hope that answers your question. Sorry about the wind, but it is winter here in Illinois. Look, there's plenty of projects to choose from. We know that. I would not be buying any layer 2s. I would not be buying Optimism. I would not be buying Arbitron, Polygon, anything. Regards to that. Me personally, I would stay away from memes. I own a few. None of them are doing really well. Bonk is the only one probably up for me. Only have a few whatever's on Coinbase, not even a lot of them. A few, 3 or 4, something like that. I think I have Floki, Turbo, which was stupid. Bonk. I think that's it. I truly believe, listen to me, brothers and sisters, I truly believe we are going to have the market that we deserve. Haven't had it yet. Don't be fooled and think, oh, no one thinks this has been great. It hasn't. I can tell you this, if this was a year ago and Trump was here doing what he was doing, and I'm no Trumper, and I'm no Biden guy, I didn't vote for either of them. I always have to stress that. If that was the case, Bitcoin would be at $150,000. Your alts would be so high, you wouldn't know what to do with the money you had. Just right now, it's not happening. So I think everyone is surprised and they don't know what to make of it. And I'm not just talking about us crypto guys. I'm talking about the Scaramucci's and the people who you see every day on the television. It's a very confusing thing. All the things are in place, yet there's no price following that. So my only thought is it's going to happen. So I keep buying. Look, I have about $350,000 of cash to deploy if I want to. I have millions of dollars in the market, right? My portfolio is still killing it, even though half of it is below where I bought it. Will I reach my $10, $15 million goal this cycle? I don't know. But, all things need to do is 10x. If my whole portfolio would. And it won't. But I do believe and hope that we get there. Not just for me, for everyone, right? If I do well, everyone does well. Meaning the market does well, right? Not me personally, right? But if my portfolio goes up, everyone else's does. You guys have a lot of what I have because I'm so spread throughout. Rich, what's up, man? Getting dry powder, brother. There you go, Rich. Yes, I'm about to bail off in a second, driving home. I got a conference call, but you know, don't give up hope. There's no reason to. It's frustrating though. I mean, let's be honest. But you do have to stay positive. It's a weird market. But hopefully you have faith. I do. It's just not making a lot of sense. As I said, what it's going to take is this. Bitcoin getting to the next level and holding. And then also hopefully will follow. The meme coin thing though, I do wish that would end. There's no reason for 1 million meme coins a week. But like you said, Rich, you keep getting dry powder. Be careful. Only risk what you are okay with. No one's okay with losing anything, but don't risk. Don't take loans. You have to risk, but don't risk what you have, like that's money to pay your bills. Don't get in trouble. It's going to pay off. We just, you know, we've been patient enough. Try to get in the right projects. Look at my portfolio. I do, you know, some of the latest shorts. I go over my portfolio. I'm not telling you to buy all those. I'm just telling you what I'm in. You can decipher which ones are shit and which ones aren't, right? You can listen to what I said and then go look at them. If you want a bigger cap, I like Injective a lot. Love Avalanche. I believe they'll have their time. I love Benki. It's just their price sucks. Love Moonwell. Love Aerodrome. Don't have it anymore. So don't max out Discover card on Arrow. Exactly. Don't use your credit card. Don't take out a loan. Don't do anything stupid for crypto. Just don't do it. We'll have, let's get through it. Let's get into a serious bull market. Then we'll have our bear market to deploy capital to. I won't be deploying that much into anything except for big projects like Bitcoin, and maybe we'll see what's going on then. Just be careful. We're going to be all right. If you're new, listening for the first time, you like what you hear, consider subscribing if you would. Comment, I answer everything. Appreciate you all. I really do. I'll be back. Be good. If there's anything you guys need from me, you know where to find me. Be good.